Hey guys, what's going on? Accura's here. Welcome back. Welcome back to Te Awaroa. We are working on the missions. The hunt is on. We need to find some moose tracks. So we're going to head over here. 1.5 clicks. I'll show you where it is on the map here. Where we're at. We're up here in Castle. What is it? Castle View? What's the name of this place? Stone Castle. That's it. So yeah, we're going to head up this way and see what we can find. So let's go ahead and get our quad. Start heading that way. Looks like you guys are really enjoying the series, so I'm really glad to hear that because I love this game. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favorites. It's just so relaxing and peaceful and yet challenging at the same time. And beautiful. I mean, it's really got everything for me. I have enough stress in my life. I need to come in here and relax when I play a little bit, even when I'm doing gameplay videos. Especially when I'm doing gameplay videos, I think, sometimes. Thank you guys again for all the support on the channel. Greatly appreciate it. You guys have really blown it up over the last, 2 months. The channel's really popped. It went from like 35,000 subs to 55,000. So that's quite a big jump. And I just really do appreciate all the support. And if you guys hit those like buttons on these videos, it greatly helps out. Helps me compete against some of the really big guys. So, anyway. Oh, wow, how beautiful is that? Sometimes you just gotta stop and look, man. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get a little distracted by the beauty of it all. I think maybe that's by design. Maybe I should be checking these. Oh no, we'll see. It's a Sika Deer, okay. So I did purchase some ammo just before I started, and so we're loaded up now. Should have plenty to go around. I think I got like 30 rounds. Plus I think I had 2 left, so I think I have like 32 rounds total, or somewhere close to that. All right, we're basically heading right back to where we started, or where we ended the last mission, near that castle. Oh, hello. Should I take it? I think I should probably try to take this one. Just for the experience points. I dropped it. Okay. I just need the experience and the cash. Because I have 1 tent, but I'd like to save up for another one, and I'm just a couple thousand shy. So normally I don't take those shots from behind, like I said in the last episode, but that one was definitely not going to give me a side shot there. So, and we were far enough away from the moose tracks that it should not affect it. Oh, what that? Get my trophy before I run over it. All right, so there we go. Only 588 cash. You know, not a very good kill. No vital organs hit. I guess the stomach and the intestines aren't considered vital organs. They seem pretty vital to me, but hey. Fair enough. There we go. Okay. Let's get back on the road here. Let me see how far off the road this is. It's not too far off the road, so I think I'm going to stop a little ways before, like maybe 300 meters before I'm going to park the ATV. Hopefully the moose tracks lead us back towards the ATV. For the sake of convenience, but we shall soon see. This has quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. Alright, I think we're just going to park here since we have some tracks here anyway. Okay, that's a deer. Alright, let's just run up the road here, see what we can find. Whoop. What was that? Is that a bullfrog? It kind of sounded like a bullfrog. Oh, and let's go ahead and obviously get our set eliminator on. There we go. Let's see where I'm quieter. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit louder over in the bush, so I'll stay over here on the road.
Whoa. Those are definitely moose prints, and they're fresh. I'm pinching myself. Looks like a big one. A bull. One I saw was a cow. Must be his son. No records of any antlers in this area, but you don't exactly get many people out looking. Too remote. Keep one eye on the tracks, the other on your surroundings. I know, you know. Melanie used to drill that one into me. Can you imagine? They bundled 10 of them into crates and shipped them across the sea from Canada. Must have been terrifying. Most got shot, the others failed to adapt. This bloke we're stalking is probably all that's left of that line.
So we're going to kill the last one? The one that managed to survive all that? It doesn't seem right. I mean, I'll do what she says to accomplish the mission, but that seems a little weird. I don't even really need to keep hitting these. But anyway, I had a little bit of a dry cough, sort of turned into a more of a wet cough type thing, and had some aches and that sort of stuff. I don't have a temperature at all. I'm actually under. My temperature's actually low, like 97.5 Fahrenheit. But okay, I'm still tracking. It's sort of like the last one where you had to go ahead of the marker. So I'm going to get tested tomorrow. I want to call my doctor, see if I can get a nasal swab test done, just to check and see where I'm at. All right, let's go this way. Just trying not to crunch through the trees too much. A little unavoidable here, but I can see where this color, this magenta, is wonderful, because there's nothing really like it in nature. I try to find the colors that are least likely to be represented in the environment I'm in, and this one really pops. What have we got here? There's something up there that's big. What is that? Let me take a look through the binocs here and see what we can see. Oh, it's just a bunch of tracks all at once there. Wind is going. If you look down there I forgot to mention this on the compass, but that green directional cone down there is the wind direction. So you can see it's going from my left to my right.
He went towards the coast.
It's a pretty big one. Congrats to Drexus Storm Shadow on his big elk he got. It sounded like a huge amount to me, being as I've never hunted elk. So anyway, congrats to him on his successful elk hunt with his 4570 in real life. He has a freezer full of food for the rest of winter. Elk chili. I hope he's planning on making some of that.
Is that the end of them? Oh, I knew this was too good to be true.
He got abducted.
If he's lived this long in the reserve undetected, then he's not going to give himself up that easily.
I don't know why we're trying to murder this thing.
I think that's your work done here for now. I'll get Josh to set up more cameras around here so we can keep a close eye on things. In the meantime, I can't stop thinking about that letter. I might have been too harsh on people, or at least some people. So I wanted to ask you another favour. There's something in it for you this time, though. So here's the plan. I want to repay Melanie for telling me about the moose. I know I have every right to be angry with her for keeping that letter from me all this time, but frankly, it would do the both of us good to move on. And ironically enough, I think the best way for me to do that is to face up to my past. There's somewhere and something I've been avoiding for far too long. Those are hiking boots you're wearing, right? Good. We're going up into the mountains.
Well, that sounds nice. Up into the mountains? I hope this is going to be north, isn't it? I was hoping we'd head up north a little bit. All right, well, I'll see you guys back at the ATV. All right, guys, we're back at the ATV. Let's get rid of this waypoint and see where she wants us to go. Where exactly does she want us to go? Oh, it's over here. It's not really... I was hoping we'd go up more north up in this area here. But, okay. Well, whatever she wants. We'll head that way. I think I'm going to go to this road and then make a left and then kind of... This looks a little perilous right here, so I'll kind of work my way in this way, probably. There's a lookout there, too. I might just head over there first and then bounce over. That's probably what I'll do. So, let's get going, guys. Started to rain a little bit there, as you can see by the wet roads. Couldn't really tell when I was running through the woods. It does such a good job blocking the rainfall. But as you can see now, the rain has come back. We gotta go all the way up there. Wow.
Years ago, I was working as an assistant to our then warden and going out on hunting trips at the weekend with Melanie. We were close at the time. Mum had just left, you know. It was good for me to have someone like that in my life, but I didn't really get on with some of her mates from the chopper company. Hard blokes they were, hard working and hard drinking. I found them kind of intimidating, truth be told. And the whole commercial hunting business seemed like one big laugh to
Holy
me.
cow.
Out on fancy toys playing shoot 'em up. Even called themselves Alpine Ops, like a bloody action movie. Anyway, one day I was on duty and received a report of smoke sighted on the other side of the reserve. Melanie and her pilot mate, I won't name him, were heading out over that way anyway and suggested I join them. He had been out the night before. You could smell it on his breath. I wanted her to like me, but take the piss out of you if you complain too much and call you a wuss or worse. So I got in. It was fine at first. The pilot was keeping it together and Melanie tried to reassure me that it was probably just some kid's campfire. But then it fogged up. He didn't know what to do, started swerving as if to get out of it. Next thing, we hit a bluff. I don't remember anything after that. Everyone survived. The pilot broke quite a few bones, but Melanie got off with just a few cuts and bruises, a lucky sucker. And the fire? False alarm. Anyway, the wreckage from that accident was never cleared, and I haven't been back since either. Too out of the way. But I'm certain there are still a few things worth salvaging up there.
Alright, we're getting real close here. Oh, good. We get a little bit of experience for finding this.
No love lost between me and some of those blokes and ladies. But I've got to admit that their efforts are the only reason why this place is still doing okay.
Okay, I'll read this to you guys, if she doesn't interrupt me, that is. Different deer species were introduced to New Zealand in waves throughout the 19th century. By the early 20th century, the population of red deer in southern South Island had exploded, threatening native flora and leading the government to encourage decisive action against the deer menace. From the 1960s, professional hunters shot and extracted deer from helicopters in remote regions of South Island. High venison prices led to an extraordinarily competitive industry for those brave or foolish enough to sign up. Hunters would jump from the helicopter straight onto the deer and twist their necks, and the so-called bulldogging technique. Unsurprisingly, the industry was poorly regulated, and accidents, sometimes leading to death, were common. And why you just wouldn't shoot them, right? I don't know why you'd be jumping on them. Anyway, I'd have to see that to believe that one, though. Alright, so I'm going to go over there and unlock that first, and we'll come back here to the helicopter wreck. I believe this is going to be the same accident she was just telling us about, but... make sure I don't dive off of a cliff there. Same here. This, I might have to go around here. Let's take a look here at the layout. Or maybe I go this way. Yeah, this way. Taking a quick peek around, making sure there's no albinos running around or any, you know, legendaries. Oh, something just ran behind the... there it is. Just ran... oh, there's a deer again. It's a red deer. I kind of had to take that shot. That should drop her real quick. And there she goes. They're going bonkers. They don't know what to do. Oh, that's a tiny one. I want to see what that looks like through the... that's tiny. I don't think that was a red deer. What is this? Yeah, it's just mixed in with the herd.
I'm not one to criticize people's personal hygiene choices, especially not out here. But if you give off too much of a pong, animals will smell you miles off. Avoid traveling downwind, or try a scent eliminator.
I don't think it was the scent that spooked these deer. Hey, buddy. Ow. Guys, all right. Yeah, double lung on this one. Decent amount of cash. We'll take it. Probably need to shoot that one just for self-defense purposes. This place is thick with red deer. She is not lying about that. So unlock some equipment there. I didn't catch what it was. I was too busy getting hypnotized by the stairs. Whoa. That door is dangerous. Smack you right in the face. All right, here we go. Level up. All right. There we go. Let's see what's unlocked here. All right, so we got ourselves a lookout over here. A little outpost. I'm sorry, outpost, not a lookout. We got landmark, which we've already unlocked. And something over here. Probably just a hunting stand of some kind. But, yeah, all right. So if we want to go up there, we'll just fast travel here, then cut across. All right, let's head down and take a look at the available ops here. Yes, I know you guys are all talking trash over there in the woods at me. Let's see what's down here. Trivial. A whole bunch of them.
That's how they hunt where you're from? Right out in the open? It's a brave strategy, I'll give you that.
See if there's another male mixed in here that's worth anything. Yeah, if it was a little bit nicer outside, they'd be a lot easier to see, but I can't complain. I mean, they were running into me, literally. Oops, missed my door. Okay. Now that we're inside, cup of coffee. Let's take a look. Skill points. All right, we get to spend some. All right, you know me. I'm going to go for this. What is this one? This one's reveals information. And then this one is decrease your visibility in foggy weather. Decreases your visibility in rainy weather. So that'll be good. It makes this a little more ninja-like. And obviously that will be helpful here because it rains all the time. I don't really need 15% health increase. I mean, I honestly can't remember last time I died in this game. All right. Yeah, let's go with this one first again. Level 3 is going to be the directional tracking cone is now even narrower. The tracks can be detected from even farther away. So we've maxed that out. That's great. Yeah, it looks good. 15,000 so far. Give me a profile shot. I'll take it. All right, we got one right here. A couple of them. She stops. Oh, close. Oh, it should have dropped her. Jeez. Slow down. Alright, I'm gonna let those go. Let's drive over there. That should have been a real quick shot. Shouldn't be much to track. Almost feel like I need... Oh my gosh, I do need my lamp on. Look at all these tracks. That's crazy. Here we go. That's easy money. I mean, it's free money. Might as well take it. Yep, 815 cash. Alright, back on the ATV. I have to get some night vision equipment if I plan on doing this much more. It's starting to get real hazy out here.
Here somewhere. The cockpit. If it had hit the ground at a slightly different angle, we'd have been goners. Take a look around, see if you can find anything.
Oh, got myself a rifle. Yeah, I want it.
Bingo. That's exactly what I was hoping we'd
I
run
want
into.
it. What was it? Is that the
Melanie's
303?
old hunting rifle. I asked her if she wanted it back, but she said it'd make more sense for you to hold on to it. She's a bit too long in the tooth to get up to much hunting these days, the poor dear. I'll have it patched up and sent to your weapon locker. Consider it a bonus for a job well done. Take one more quick look around before you head down, can you? Cheers.
Yeah, let's see what this is. It's some sort of amulet or something.
Yeah, that's mine. A gift from my mum, who got it as a gift from hers. And I've been missing it all this time.
There we go. Now where does she want us to go?
Can you drop that necklace off by the nearest outpost and we'll wrap things up?
Yep.
Josh will head over for it later. I told him he'll never drive my car again if he so much as looks at it the wrong way.
Yeah, let's head on up to this outpost. I wanted to unlock it anyway.
We're sitting pretty when it comes to hunting footage for the film now. I'll send what we have over to the marketing team and leave the rest in their hands. Still, it's a shame that the moose thing didn't pan out. I've had more than my fair share of false starts over the years, so I knew it was never going to be easy. They're tricky like that. Something for the book at least, eh? An ultimate chapter. He yet lives. I'll be sure to let you know how the video is received anyway. Thanks again. And great job, Ehor.
Are we parting ways? Is that what that means? Is she cutting me loose? Giving me the rifle as a final gift? Pretty good gift, I would say. Don't worry, folks. We will do some free hunts on this region. So I'm really looking forward to that. Need to start figuring out some need zones, watering holes, that sort of stuff. I think we can go this way now. Yep. And start being a little more tactical about how we hunt. There's gonna be a whole bunch of them. Nah, I don't feel like shooting that one. Give that one a reprieve. Oh, jeez. Oh, apparently I am getting injured. Maybe I do need the 15% life. All these deer just bum rushing me. Alright, let's climb this mountain here. Come on, baby. You can do it. That low end torque. Alright, we're almost there. There we go. Another outpost. Well, let's claim the outpost. Alright, so where's she want? She wants me to go. Wait, she wants me to go to a specific outpost? She just said return to outpost. Okay, no big deal. We can fast travel there. It's not a big deal at all. I want to see what the rifle was that she got me. Curious. What do we got here? It's in my storage. Yes, it's the 303 laminated, made with particle board. No, but this is gonna be really nice, real accurate. I don't know if I'll switch it out for the. It's a little more accurate. It just has to do with bullet deviation from the crosshairs when I actually take the shot. Recoil 64, reload speed. I have to do a little bit of investigating in it. I might end up going with this one. I really don't care about hip shot. I guess I probably should. I could have probably used hip shot a little bit more, but might as well use up the rounds that I have here for the 30-06, and then maybe we can experiment a little bit with the 303. All right, well, let's head on over there. So I want to check out this outpost real quick. See what's different. That looks safe. Why would you leave the saw like that? All right. Take a look around here. Oh, there's a nice backpack. You guys have no idea what I had to do to get a backpack like that in the long dark. It's a little bit more than getting attacked by a couple of deer. I did find the moose in that one. All right. Oh, check it out. The lighthouse up there. Let me turn this off. You can see the lights are on there. That's pretty cool. Well, not lighthouse, but lookout. I call it a lighthouse because it looks exactly like a lighthouse. Love that. The warm glow of a bug zapper. Enough screwing around. I know. Let's head here. Fast travel. I want to fast travel there. There we go.
You can just leave it on the desk inside there.
I guess they do it. I guess this is how they store their saws in New Zealand.
I hope Mum will be happy it's back in the family. Right, well, I know you came here on holiday and... Huh? Did you hear that? Could it really be? It's close. Sounds like just beyond the outpost. Turn that camera on again. We're not done here yet.
It's gonna be some crap footage, man.
Follow the call. It couldn't have gone far.
I want to get some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's not going anywhere. Because I don't want to track this at night. Let's do that. I know it's gonna cost $250, but let's wake up about let's wake up about 7:30. Should be nice, pretty, hopefully. Hopefully not a rainstorm. We'll see.
Come on, our moose is still out there.
She's impatient, isn't she? Let me remove my waypoints so that they're not getting in the way. I gotta listen for the moose. Here's the tracks. I think we got a decent rifle for it. It should definitely be more than enough wallop for it. Would like the 338, but I'll settle for this.
Brand new. I can almost feel how close
Whoa.
you are. Look, mate, I'm a park ranger first and foremost, so I've got to remind you of something. In this jurisdiction, moose are considered deer, and deer are pests. Even if I've got a personal soft spot for the poor thing, I can't fault you for wanting that trophy. If you decide not to harvest it, make sure to at least take a good photograph. That action cam's not up to much there. I'll let you make the call. Don't dither though. We know this one's wily.
Follow the moose call. Well, following the tracks at the moment. It's down here by the water, I'm sure. Probably going a little bit slow. I'm sure I could probably just walk right up and it's probably waiting for me there. But I'm going to treat this like any other hunt. Once I get into this range, I like to slow things down a lot. Let me get a little bit of scent eliminator on too. Sounds like, well, I went to sleep, so I'm sure it's worn off. Doesn't last that long. Yeah, it's going to be down here by the lake. Oh, there it is. Warning call. Really? I know my scent's going... it's kind of going that way. I see it.
There. What a set of antlers to boot. Got him. And he's off.
Alright, couldn't do it.
I would have done. We're a bunch of softies, eh? Still, now we've got proof. No one's ever going to call me a crackpot again.
Couldn't do it.
Final chapter. Last of its kind. Or the spirited adventures of the stoic hunter and the elusive prey. Resplendent sword, eat your heart out. Here, of course. Old bloke wanted to give us some scenery to admire. Speaking of which, this must be what spooked Barden, right? A creature from another world? Just like one of those, things from his movie? Quite the reaction, but then I guess he was still pretty munted. When I spoke to Melanie, she said that there's apparently been protests in town against the films that have been made here. Some of the Kiwi actors involved have cited poor working conditions, things like that. I have to say, I'm glad to see people rally around a common cause, even if I can't help but feel somewhat responsible for this whole debacle. But that's over and done with. The important thing is that we're changing tack, going all in on what this place needs. You know, they even invited me to an advanced screening of the film. I think I'll be not so politely declining. Well, that's that. As I was saying earlier, I know you originally came here to get away from it all, so why don't you take that time now and enjoy yourself? I'll be in touch again soon.
Alright, that should drop pretty quick. There she goes. She just went down. So we're going to sit here, wait for them to kind of calm back down again. Might get another. Yeah, I couldn't do it, guys. It's like the only moose in this area. Why am I going to kill it? You know, it's lived this long. Let it live. I think it's earned its place. If it's a Catholic moose and it has, like, you know, 14 kids and things like that, then yeah, maybe I will start going after him. But as of right now, I don't know what religion it is, so I'm going to let it live. It might be an atheist moose, and this might be all it has. All right, that's a medium. I was going for the hardest one because that one was a level 6, so I'll take this one down next. Well, let me see here. Oh, it's very hard, 7. Okay, we'll take that one down next. As soon as it slows down. Missed. Went low. Yeah, there it is. All right, we're just going to sit here for a minute. All right, let's do another sweep here with the binocs. There he is again. Okay, I'm going to try giving it a little bit of more of a... That one should have hit it. It didn't. Wonder how far I am. I wish I had a rangefinder. That's not a good shot at all. I think I'm going to let that go till I get a more ethical distance to shoot it from. With a little more certainty. Let those go. I'm going to run over here and claim this one. Are they really that far? They're not at draw distance, are they? I guess they are. Okay, well, if they're at render distance, I have a pretty good idea where I need to. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I see them bouncing in and out of render distance there. I'm not quite there yet. I just want him to stop. I don't think he ever stops. Oh, I need to channel my inner Ron McTube. You guys haven't seen his videos. They're pretty good. Red deer. Mating call. Really? I've been blowing it up over here, and that thing's like, hey, let's look up. Alright, I think this will be my last one. This site, maybe I just need to not try it with this site. Because this isn't really what is this, a 4X or something like that? I think I'll just run over here. Not that it matters. It's just old habit. I might try to sweep over there and take out a few of them if I can get closer. Stomach, liver. Yeah. Oh, so we got a trophy rating on that one. We got silver. So 1,300 cash. We'll take that. All right. Let's see which way we're working around this. Man, there are a lot of them. That's not the one I want. One I want's the very hard difficulty. All right, so it looks like we've completed all the missions. We're wait for Kiri to get in touch. Oh, okay. So, am I supposed to go to the lighthouse? No. Doesn't say that I'm supposed to go to a specific lighthouse anywhere here, so I guess there would be a mission marker here also. There's the moose. Is he fair game yet? Has he had a chance to procreate? Hopefully there's a lady moose friend on the island here for him. Alright, did these all disappear on me? I'll go into the woods. After frolicking here. Yeah. Looks like they're all gone. Okay, well, let's fast travel on back. Alright guys, so I switched reserves here, or not reserves, but regions, whatever these are called. So we're down here, because I want to hit these lookouts, and this is kind of a nice way to go. I can hit this one, maybe get an outpost over here. I think this is probably the only outpost in this area, but We'll unlock this one, unlock this one, unlock this one. Kind of work our way over that way. As we hunt, just sort of keep our eyes open for things. I want to try to balance out my loadout here. What do we got here? Too late. Wait a second. I got movement over here. Follow deer. Okay. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them out here. Feed zone discovered. Well, that's convenience right outside the door. We got a buck in here somewhere. There's got to be a buck in here somewhere. All right, let me balance out my loadout here a little bit. All right, folks. So we are over here on the east side of the map. I got my gear all sort of loaded out. I have a tent with me, so I'm going to drop that down and put down some tree stands and different types of blinds and things like that as I travel around the map. And I'll put down some tents in some of these more remote areas if there aren't outposts nearby, near my stands. So let's go get started on that. We're basically setting the stage for future hunts. So first place I'm going to go is right up here. But before all that, there's a need zone over here. You're going to... Maybe they're all gone now. Right over here, there's a need zone. There was like a whole herd of fallow deer right there. But it looks like they've moved along, so I think we're safe to go. Not going to spook them and miss an opportunity at this point. See here if it's on the map. Yeah, it is right there. Fallow deer, 5:30 to 9. It's just, yeah, just past 9, so they've moved off somewhere else. So, all right, I wonder if I can just cut straight across here. It's kind of wide open over on this side of the reserve, so we'll see. Yeah, this is where they've all moved off, it looks like. I'm going to swing down here by these water features, see if I can find some need zones. We got something out here. What is this? Where's your herd? That poor deer got left behind. Well, we're gonna go travel right through there, so we might as well take this one out. Should drop it pretty quick. Yeah, that was fast. Okay. Double long, I'm guessing. I wonder if this is a need zone. There's a lot of tracks here. Wait, we got something up here. A whole bunch of them here. Oh, it was a left lung and stomach. Okay. 865 cash. Get some rifle score experience as well. Here. Let's unlock this and see what it shows us on the map. Starting to get up here in a little bit of altitude. Let's take a look at the map here. What'd you unlock for me? So that's probably going to be a hunting stand. One of these is going to be a outpost, I think. Probably. I don't know, maybe not, because the outposts... Well, nah, normally they're houses, right? So that probably isn't it. But let's go check these out. Anyway. This looks like as good a place as any for a hill climb. Oh yeah, no worries. That was easy. Piece of cake. Don't even know what I was worried about. Got some tracks up here. Ooh, this is kind of nice.
Where it be, there it be, as the miners used to say. Was a bit of a mixed blessing, if you ask me.
All right, many colonized countries had gold rushes in the 19th century, and New Zealand was no exception. The Otago gold rush, beginning in early 1860s, attracted veteran prospectors from as far away as California and Victoria, Australia. Thousands of diggers, including men from China, flocked to the region to make their fortune. Later rushes on the west coast followed. Environmental and safety concerns were essentially non-existent, but the gold rush kick-started the fledgling colony's economy, and to this day, gold mining remains a small but lucrative industry in New Zealand. Interesting. Oh, we have a perk point to spend. Let's do that. Where do I want to go here? Decreases heart rate penalty from exhaling, which reduces the cooldown until your breath can be held again, or decreased wobble. I think we're going to have to go decreased wobble again. Yeah, let's do that. What does this lead to? Hold on. Focus shot. Holding your breath increases zoom while using rifles with iron, red dot, or hot. I don't even care about that, honestly. So yeah, we have short range zeroing and long range zeroing. I want to do this one here. Zeroing would be kind of nice, but I don't know exactly what my ranges are, so I'm going to go with this for now. Here we go. More, oh, another level up. Okay, well, did we get anything else? No. Nothing yet. No more points to spend. Okay, what's next? Let's go check this out down here. Or over there, I guess. It's not really down, it's more like over. What kind of tracks do we have in this area? Just curious. Red deer. Back on my... There we go. Heading straight towards my marker. No, it's just a stand. Okay. I'm not spending the money for that. Alright, let's head on down to the lake here. See what we can find down here. And then from there, we shall head down to this lookout. I'm really surprised that there aren't any... I might want to just drop a tent somewhere around here so that I'm maybe down here at the at this lake. That way I don't have to drive all the way up here if I want to come back to this area. This will be my semi-permanent lookout, basically, using a tent. So yeah, I think I will. I'll probably put it right at this lake and maybe take a look around. Maybe we'll put it in between these two lakes and see what we can see. So let's head on down here. Holy cow. Okay. Taking it slow through these bushes. Can't see anything in front of me hardly. There we go. That's a big drop right there, too. Got some more. Oh, those are the tracks I was following. So they're the same red deer. It's heading straight towards this lake, probably. Oh, this looks nice. I thought that was a deer. That stump right there. That was a deer, like, bent over. Whatever that is. Yeah, it's a stump. Yep, it's another stand. Let's take a look around here. Yeah, you can find worse places to put a tent. My question is, why is this glowing? I kind of want to explore what it is. I wonder if I can see it from here. Yeah, there's a lot of footprints in this area. Are these red deer? Yep, red deer, all running. Feral goat. Got a mix of species here. Looks like. Let's take a peek around the lake with the binocs. I got one right here already. Feral goat. Level 1 trivial. I'm sure they're out there. I'm just not seeing them. Or they've probably scattered because of the ATV. But so we get a tent set up. I think this is going to be a good spot for a tent. I'm gonna put it between these two lakes, so which is pretty much where I'm pointing right now. So I'll probably let's go take a look at this lake. It's a little bit bigger, but yeah, let's see what we can see. So let's get back in the ATV here. See what kind of tracks we see around that lake. I really like this area. I hope it's a good hunting area because I like how isolated it is from the rest of the island. Alright, I'm just going to kind of get off here. Is it going to keep going? Okay. I was going to go all the way down the hill and into the lake. So yeah, if I put my tent like... Well, typically I like to have my tent right next to my tree stand, so I can just get out of my tent and go straight into my tree stand if I find a great spot. But we have tracks coming here. Let's check these out. Be cool if they had trail cams. Like, I mean, I know we did in the story mission, but actually ones that we could use. Try to detect activity. So we got feral goats. Yeah, you can't see anything really from up here. I guess if we were looking to make some long distance shots and things like that, this would be kind of like the place to do it. But maybe we can head up here and binoc the lake a little bit and see what we have before we get down there and start spooking things. I like this lake. I do. Yeah, I kind of like this one. There's a hunting blind to put together. Well, that's a good sign. So probably add a draw distance at that range, I'm guessing. Maybe a little steep. But this side of the lake is all right over here. So maybe we can find a good tree to attach a tree stand. Like over here somewhere. But I'm afraid it's going to get blocked by these trees right here. Okay.
Phone's ringing off the hook kind of wild. In fact, we're almost fully booked for the autumn season already. I should be celebrating, but I've been sitting in my office, laser focused on how we're going to keep day tripper numbers down. We're not legally allowed to charge an entry fee, and quotas are hard to enforce, so maybe the solution is an outreach. Give those snot-nosed students a taste of the work we do here. Who knows? Might even make conservationists out of some of them. Anyway, the film's up, but we're still working on some final touches to the website. Oh, and the marketing team had a request. There's an old lighthouse by the coast that they'd like a few shots of. Can you head over there and I'll fill you in on everything else that's been happening? So, the bloke with the antlers. The firm we hired to do the promo film has gotten in touch with one of the big online networks, and they're up for the idea of turning your moose chase into a documentary. I'm still working on my book, but I'm thinking this could be a good accompaniment. You've seen the show, now get the details straight from the moose's mouth. Oh, of course they want to use your footage, and maybe even get an interview. You keen? Give it a think. Good opportunity to raise your profile, though I get the feeling that's not something that matters all that much to you. That's why I like you, Ehor. What you see is what you get. In other news, Josh convinced me to let him go to that advanced screening of Resplendent Sword. He loved it, the brat, but then he must have read the books cover to cover about 10 times. He said, get this, he said that it had a strong message about environmentalism and cooperation. You think the same people who left all those messes behind came up with that? Hypocritical rubbish. It has given him a newfound appreciation for the reserve, though. He's even expressed an interest in hunting for the first time in his entire life. I think it's as much your influence as anything, but he's not going to admit to that anytime soon.
All right, I think she's done talking. So the movie that we created, the commercial we made, was a success, and now she wants me to travel to the coast, which is over 6 kilometers that way. So she wants me to head back basically from where I came. I am going to leave a tent here next to this tree stand. It's not a bad spot for feral goats. There is a drinking spot right there. I harvested one right there. So where does she want me to go? Oh my gosh, she really does want me to go to the coast. So I'm going to fast travel down here and then ATV it over here to the coast and this lookout and go from there. We'll drop a tent here. That way we can fast travel back to this location. There we go. There's the tent. Good enough. 2 kilometers is a lot better than 6. I just want to drive as a crow flies. Probably not, because I probably want to use the... oh, we could go down the coast. That might be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go by these places here. Make sure I'm not missing anything on the way down here. That's one. We could go this way and then go down the coast. That might be fun. So let's do that. Whoa. It finally broke. Oh no, we blew it up. That's too bad. No big deal. We can fix that problem. Brand new. We'll just forget that ever happened. I think this time, since we got those two, we'll just stick to the roads, and we'll probably just run down and see what this is. So let's just get down here to the road, and then find out what that's all about. I don't think I even really hit anything. It just sort of just gave out. Sort of bottomed out and then just caught on fire. Now we got a need zone here. Let's see what this is about. Where's my hunter mate? It's not popping up. Here, let's try this. There we go, finally. Why is it not coming up with any? Nope, not what I wanted. Why is it not coming up with anything? Weird. Maybe I gotta... Let me try tracking one of these first. There we go.
A wild turkey population are descendants of runaways from nearby farms. Unlike in the States, there are few natural predators out here.
There we go.
Local hunters don't go for them, so they're yours for the taking.
There we go. Oh, we got another need zone at least. This looks like a bunch of rabbits. Little rabbit burrows. It's good to know. That would be a pretty good spot for turkeys and rabbits. Alright, I'll have to return to this area. Yeah, that might not be a bad stand to build, actually. Okay, well, that's worth remembering. Maybe use a tree stand here. Right up there. Kind of want to go set this up right now. Warning thumps. Yep. Yeah, let's set this up real quick. Probably need somewhere a little more flat. There we go. Perfect. We can creep down there, hop in there, hop into the tree stand. Life will be good. Let's go with the Arctic one, because who cares? Nice thing about the rabbits is they don't really go that far. Just go into their little holes for a while and then they come back out. Alright, so I think this is the tree I want. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. Let's do this one. Let's place it up here. About as high as I can get it. There we go. Let's take a look at it. See how it looks up here. Ah, that's nice. Oh, that's wonderful. It's going to be beautiful. The rabbits are out right now, actually, despite all the warning thumps. We can bring the air rifle out here, do a little bit of plinking. Despite the warning thumps, they're just kind of hanging out. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think I'm going to leave the tent here. It's about as close as I could get it, I think. And we'll just have to spawn in there and then creep down real slow and hop in here before the turkeys show up. Then hunt from there. But we still have a good look at a lot of the rest of the area here too. So I wonder what the distance is on the other side of the bridge there. Let me do a quick check here. Okay, so we can reach the other side of the bridge easily. Anything coming down there will be definitely within a draw distance of 500 meters. So we can also hunt other animals on the other side of the bridge with room to spare. This looks like a pretty good spot. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this one. Okay, let me go get another tent from our tent. In case we find another cherry place to set up.
The lighthouse is just up the path off the beach here. Speaking of resplendent sword, the protests have continued and the demolition of the commune made it into the local papers. I've actually received a lot of support, even from people I wouldn't have expected it from. It's been humbling. Here's a good spot. I'm not going to go out of my way to drop in on the town, especially now I'm so busy with the book, but it is nice to feel like you're part of a community again.
Photograph the lighthouse from the beach. Okay, gotcha. You guys think? Maybe something like that? Looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but...
Moody? Let's get one a little closer up, too. This beach is where I saw that moose cow about 35 years ago. She was staring out at the sea, looked heaps lonely. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I was kind of a weird kid, introverted and a bit in my own world. There was something about her that connected with me then, and still does. No one's manned this place for decades. Bolted shut. Perfect. I'll send these on right away. Right. Let's grab a close-up from around here.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
It's been quite the adventure we've embarked on, eh? I can finally see a future for this place where we're not at the mercy of outside actors, and that's in no small part thanks to you. To preserve Te Awaroa's heritage and safeguard our unique biodiversity requires constant vigilance, but I think I'm up for the challenge. Wouldn't you agree, Eho?
Alright, guys. I think that's it. I think we did all the missions. It's alright. There's a lot more hunting to come, too. Only 1,000. Wanted a lot more for that. It's alright. She gave me a rifle. I'm okay with that. I'm going to end this episode here, looking out over this beautiful lighthouse and sunset. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next one.